Hello, everyone. Welcome to Slippery People. I'm Liliana Velasquez, and this week we're interviewing an artist that I've met at Sunday Slips recently, my weekly open stage in Neukölln. This evening, we are here at Wave Studios, amazing space to record your interviews or anything else you have in mind. But I'm excited. We met a month ago, approximately,
Yes.
and your name is Devansh.
Yes. Oh my God, this is correct.
Just making sure I pronounce it correctly. And so tell me, Devansh, how did you find out about Sunday Slips?
So, I was just looking around, trying to see more shows in Berlin that I can try my stuff out, and I just wanted to do more stage time. And in the comedian circles, people actually know you quite well.
That could be a good or bad thing, depending on what side you're on.
Absolutely.
Everything is true.
Oh my God, really?
Yes.
Well. But then, I was always, I just wanted more stage time. I wanted to try my material, try new personas on stage. And Sunday Slips gives you the perfect opportunity because, you can try different ways, different styles, different scripts. So that is what I wanted to try out. And I'm really glad that, something like Sunday Slips exists because if you have more stage as a comedian to give out, to try out more things, that helps you become a better artist. So yeah, thank you for having that.
How long have you been doing comedy now?
So I have been doing comedy for like 2 years, but in English, I just done 1 year now.
Okay. What other languages are you performing in?
So I perform comedy in Hindi, which is my mother tongue, because I come from India. Yes. Such a surprise. Yeah, so I've been doing in Hindi. I didn't know like how to translate, that persona, that personality on stage in English. So yeah, then from last 1 year, I started doing it in English, trying out, different styles, different ways of getting myself through. Different audience, of course, because in India the audience are much more conservative. Here we have much more progressive people. They react to different energies, different styles.
Okay. So you find when you translate, you have to adapt to the Western mentality or the European mentality, or...
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like you have to find out the right scale of energy that that people would understand, because something which is too loud for Indians is not too loud for Europeans, and something which is like too quiet is not. So that is how it works with two two different societies, and we just have to find the right trade-off in order to do that.
What got you into comedy in the first place?
Oh, well, that's interesting. I know, I was really drunk and my friends told me I was
really drunk.
No, to be honest, actually, I just wanted to try comedy because I feel humor is a way that connects people in much better way. Humor and music. And I do both. So
you do music as well?
Yeah, I had a band, back in the day when I was in India. I used to perform around different parts of India. We would mix rock music with hip hop, try to do different genres, try to have like a transition from one music to another. And yeah, so both of the things that I did, is just trying to bring people together, trying to have fun. So that is why I like that thing, and I wanted to pursue comedy just to make people laugh.
Yeah, an entertainer in the end, right? One way or another. How do you feel your transition when you were in the band? Were you the lead singer, or were you playing an instrument?
Well,
because from lead singer to standing, comedian, it's like you're still the center of attention.
Yeah, I would say, as my bandmates would tell me, I'm an attention craving bitch. Yes, I am.
What was the name of your band?
It was the Cosmos.
The Cosmos.
Yeah, and we were.
The name was in English, even though it was a band in India?
Yeah, the name was in English because actually we had a lot of English heritage with us.
Oh, snap.
So yeah, English is widely spoken in India, and it's like the So most of the times, the band names would be in English because people actually understand that better. In most
Plus,
parts,
there's many dialects, right? So
yeah,
from one town to another.
Yeah, it changes. So it's really difficult to have a name in the native tongue because people won't understand it in the south.
Right.
If you are from north, if you are from south, they won't understand in north. So English is much better. Like having an English name, you can connect with the whole country.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. What are your next projects? You went from band, moving to Germany, I imagine, was only recent, or how long ago have you been in Germany?
I have been in Germany for around 2 years now.
So you got into comedy when you came here?
Yeah, like just before coming here, I would say. Like I started doing some shows, and then there was no traction. But then I come
And then
here.
there was a pandemic.
Yeah, of course.
I became a comedian, and everything closed down.
Yeah, exactly. that is how exactly it got me here, because there was a pandemic, everything shut down, and I was like, I wanted to try something new. And coming to Berlin was really enlightening for me at that point. Yeah.
All right, that's wonderful. What's next for you?
So what's next for me? Yeah. So I am trying to host my shows from starting October. I want to create an international community doing shows in multiple languages. So at this moment in English, Hindi, and Spanish.
¿Hablas español?
Little bit, actually.
No, that was English.
Actually, no. I have a lot of Spanish and Latino friends. And they're really good comedians, and we together want to establish like a show which brings in from like comedians from all languages, people from all languages at one place. And
now, do you think that when you do this, everyone's going to be like, let's speak in English? Because if you're from the north or if you're from the south.
Yeah, that is true actually. So for Hindi, it's like in Hindi has multiple dialects, but there is a way to connect to people. We have a common references, common slangs for most regions, and that is the idea.
Because when you, this is a great idea, definitely. But how do you know if your audience speaks that? Like, how would you balance out that the audience is there for everyone on the lineup? Because if most of the audience doesn't speak Spanish, that one performer is going to be playing to crickets.
Well, that's right.
That's a challenge the performer will have to accept.
Yeah, that's true. But for us, what we are trying to do, we are trying to have 3 shows in one location in 3 different days.
Not one show.
Not one show.
Okay, I understood it like one show, 5 different languages. You decide.
No, you're in for a surprise. No, that's not it.
And the next performer is French.
No. It's just that we are trying to have one venue. We have the venue, and we want to use it for doing shows in multiple languages. Have a community.
That's great. Yeah, absolutely.
Because at the end, all the people who are coming for Hindi and Spanish shows would actually come for English shows as well. So there is an overlap there that we want to use, so that we have a much more bigger community and we can connect with more people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because people have asked me at Sunday Slips if they can perform in a different language. And I'm like, yeah, you can perform in any language, but bring the audience that's speaking your language, because...
Yeah, if you don't
or check that the audience already does speak that language and then go for it. But if you have one person out of 20 that speaks the language, and then everybody else is sitting there like, what'd they say? What was that? Can you translate?
Yes, absolutely. But even if they try, they're trying to laugh, though.
They're trying, are they?
No.
Resisting that laugh.
Yeah, exactly. But the idea is still straight that we want to try it out. We see what happens.
And where is this venue?
Actually, this venue is between Prenzlauer Berg and Weissensee. So we had the Berlin's Hells Angels back in the 80s. So it's the site that they abandoned, and
it has a little history.
Yes, of course. Without the history, like the city is just a melting pot of history, wherever you go.
The world. Yeah. All right. It sounds like how do you get there? Does the venue have a name?
So actually, we haven't thought of a name. It's just 1,000 meter. It's 1,000 square meter space.
You're basically getting a venue for yourself that you're going to brand into a comedy club.
Absolutely, yes.
Wow, where are you getting all this money from?
Oh my God! Now I have to tell you the secrets.
That's what we're here for.
So it's one of my friends from Barcelona, and so
it seems like there's a theme today. Barcelona. Let's see if the next guests mention Barcelona.
Well, did the previous ones?
Yes.
Oh my God, nice. So yeah, Barcelona is amazing.
Mm.
Yeah. So he has rented that place, and we have so he has turned this place into like a lot of 11 studios, one fashion parade, ramp walk studio,
run
and
walk.
run
Runway,
walk, yeah,
runway, run walk, go.
I just lost that word.
It's all right.
Yeah. So he converted it, and then we have like 2 bars there. So where we want to host the comedy and cultural events.
How cool!
Yes.
Very exciting. And does it have access to the lake?
It's very close to the Vicense Lake, but
which is quite nice. That one, isn't it?
I don't really think so. I think it's very marshy and muddy at times.
I think all lakes are like that in Germany. Like not in Germany, in Berlin. Like the lakes around the city.
Yeah, but it's nice, just to hang out a bit.
Yeah, I don't like to go into that water.
Yeah.
I get creeped out.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes, I'm just walking there and it's like someone will take me.
Yeah, you feel like you're in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Great place for a comedy club.
Well, if you don't like the comedy,
go to the lake. Fabulous. Now, out of all the things that you've learned and your travels and changing cities, what's some advice that you would give your younger self, Devansh? Baby Devansh, what you would say today, baby Devansh?
I will tell baby Devansh, move to Berlin sooner. Because that's what I missed. Like if I would have done that before the pandemic, life would have been much more different. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when did you move here after we opened up, or while we were still locked down?
Oh, in the lockdown.
You moved in the lockdown. Oh, that's really a strange time to make friends.
Well, but I don't know. I think there is no strange time to make friends.
Okay.
Just weird times to make
just strange people making time. Well, it's been wonderful having you here, and we're so grateful that you came by Sunday Slips. We look forward to seeing you there again. I would like to let you all know that this evening here at the studio, Devansh is going to be giving us a live monologue. So really excited. I'm going to grant you the stage.
Thank you so much. I'm really nervous.
Live performance at Welt. Yes. Thank you for taking us on this voyage. Put your hands together for Devansh.
I come from a very conservative family in a small town in North India. You know what that means? It means my parents love me to death. They love me so much that if I murder someone, they'll let me off. They'll try their best. But if I marry a Muslim, they'll murder me themselves. Most of my comedy is centered around, like racism, social issues, cultural differences that I've seen in life. So, for example, what is the first culture, like a shock for me when I came to Germany was, because, whenever you are in India, consistently you hear noises like people shouting, cars honking, kids crying, and then there is a cow in between mooing, just trying to find the equilibrium of noise. They're like mooing. And I was like, oh my God, this shit is so fucking noisy all the fucking time. And then I moved to Germany and I come here and I was like, holy fuck, this shit is so quiet, bro. This place is so fucking quiet that within a few days, I could hear my inner voice.